This might sound weird to say, but I think we actually need more people being monitored by the FWC, developers, and other interests that are worried about critiques of how Florida's being currently operated. Because the small group that's currently, I would argue, main watch over their critiques of what's going on, FWC Commish, myself, Matt the Welder, Florida Keepers, Unc Poppy, a few others perhaps. We want more of that. We don't want just a few people calling this out, bring some, commotion and some attention to this. Especially a wildlife platform. Like if you're grabbing a snake or you're next to a gator, or you went out on an airboat, you're partaking in such a wonderful thing of Florida. But really now is the time where we have to really say, all right, if I want that to continue, if I want my children to see that, I have to use my voice. There might be some sacrifices involved, but we don't want to see those things go that we all love. So we don't just want a few people that are essentially causing this commotion and having, a lot of people rallying support, but we want more voices, more people getting active. And there has been since, especially this last year. I mean, we had obviously Florida Keepers spring up. Now we're trying to push the Florida Keepers districts. There's now Floridians Advancing Outdoors. There's several people I could list, Missy Doc Jose, a few others across the state who have used their own platforms and expanded them to bring about awareness of development interests. So if you have any sort of platform, even if it's just a couple hundred, 1,000, but especially if you're partaking in this joy and wonder of wild Florida, we can't risk losing it. If that means, putting up a bit more of a voice on social media and maybe getting some pushback or losing some people, or, obviously have to be wary of the FWC perhaps looking into you a bit more. Obviously, depending on your case or situation, it varies, but now is the time for anything. Not tomorrow, but now.